Now, many of us are never going to consider going under the knife for things like a facelift, a neck lift, a chin tuck, whatever. Many people just won't do that. But a lot of people will consider things like Botox and injectable cosmetic fillers like Juvederm and Restylane. Things that actually can lift out lines, recontour the face, and restore some of the lost volume that happens around the cheek and jaw area. And while I have touched on cosmetic injectable fillers in the videos, I have never actually done a video just on the most popular ones, how they work, what they're used for, and what they cost. So today, in this video, I'm going to give you the 5 most popular, and no, I've never actually had Botox or fillers done. Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a topic that I haven't really, as I said, put together in one video, one place. And I want to say up front that I am not against people doing Botox or fillers or whatever people need to do in order to feel good about themselves, to correct issues with their skin. It's all about feeling good and looking good and self-esteem. And on this channel, you're never going to hear me talk down to or at someone for choosing to use a product that's been designed to help enhance their skin. That includes plastic surgery. So if that's your thing and you can afford it, absolutely do what you need to do to look good. That said, there's a lot of confusion at times around should you use a filler or not, or a cosmetic filler injection. And I'm going to talk about what those actually are for, which ones go for what thing, and then how much they generally cost so that you can make some decisions for yourself. Now, if you're new to the channel and you're not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris. I'm a skincare expert, and on my channel, we help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content that you've been looking for on YouTube, please be sure and subscribe, hit that little notification bell so that you know when my new videos come out every week. Okay, so I will probably repeat myself in this video, but before we do, I do want to say that these types of procedures, these injectable procedures, while they are less dangerous and risky than, say, a surgical facelift, obviously, they do still have side effects. There can be allergic reactions to them. They do have some pain and a little bit of downtime usually involved, but on the whole, they are safe when they are performed by a licensed cosmetic doctor. So if you're going to check into having these procedures done, do your due diligence, check for references, and make sure that they know what they're doing so that you come out of there with what you expected and what you paid for. So the first cosmetic injectable we're going to talk about today is Reveiw. Now, Reveiw is a little bit different than the others we're going to talk about because of the material that it's made out of. Its main ingredient is calcium hydroxylapatite. I know, one of those weird scientific names, but this is a calcium that is very similar to what's already in our teeth and our bones, so it's generally well tolerated by your skin and your body. Now, this material is injected as microspheres down under the surface of the skin, where it does help boost collagen and lift out and plump out any volume loss, giving instant improvement. Now, the other thing that it does because of the material is it does spark the body's own collagen production, which makes this effect that you have from these injectables last a lot longer than usual or other injectables, up to a year. It's generally used for moderate to severe wrinkling, but can be used around the cheekbones and jawline to enhance that volume loss that oftentimes happens for people. Again, last up to a year, meaning you don't have to go back for touch-ups like you would say with Botox. And the average cost is $650 to $800 per syringe used. So what you'll find with all these fillers is you're paying for a syringe. The more you use, the more it costs. The more areas you treat, the more it costs. But similar to Botox, it's like units. So again, with all of these, I will be talking about the units as a syringe. Next up on the list is a cosmetic filler that almost everybody's heard of, and that's Juvederm, especially used around the lip areas and also for forehead lines and crow's feet. Now, Juvederm is a hyaluronic gel acid, and it was developed by the same people who give us Botox. It's been around for quite a while and is used extensively in cosmetic procedures. Now, because it's a molecule that our body already understands and produces anyway, again, it's really well tolerated, and like Reveiw, lasts up to a year. The average cost for Juvederm is around $700 a syringe. Now, the third popular cosmetic injectable I'm going to talk about today is Restylane. You probably have heard of it as well. A lot of ads for this product. It was developed in Sweden and has been around in the US since 2004. It too is hyaluronic acid based, and it is used as a soft tissue filler to address volume loss, usually around the cheek area, jawbone, and chin. Can be used for other areas, but that's typically what it's used for. Now, Restylane actually comes with a recommended age range of 35 to 60. There is some leniency either way with that, but generally that's the age range to which it's recommended. And it too can last up to a year, $700 a syringe. Then there's Perlane, which has been around since 2007, and it is developed by the same people that developed Restylane. The difference between the two is that Perlane has a larger molecule of hyaluronic acid, which means it can be pushed deeper under the skin and plump out really deep creases and severe wrinkles. It's used a lot for those nasolabial lines or folds that people dislike so much. So it's really used as a filler in that way. It is not usually a good injectable for the lip area because of that, although I have to tell you, a lot of people like those big plumped lips. I had to get used to that when I moved to Florida because you see it all the time. But in general, that is not what that is used for. Because the molecules are larger, these injections tend to be a little more painful, taking a few days for the redness, swelling, and pain to go away, but they do a great job for reforming and refilling out those lost volume areas in the face. Now, these injectables are a little bit less at $550 to $600 a syringe, but they generally only last up to 6 months. And then there is Evolence, which is a really different kind of injectable because it is made from porcine collagen. That's pig collagen, if you didn't know that. So yes, it does come from animals. Now, this got its start in Korea, actually kind of as a fad, and they also use porcine collagen in a lot of skincare products or as ingredients. So now, in my mind, this is not a cruelty-free product because it is made from animals, extracted from animals. However, it is an option that can work very, very well because porcine collagen mimics, is very similar to human collagen, which means the body doesn't break it down that quickly, accepts it without a lot of trouble. When it's used, there's usually a lot less swelling, risk of any kind of pain or redness. So the body tolerates it well, but again, it is from animals, and I know a lot of you guys don't like to use any kind of products that are animal-based. Now, because of the material that's porcine collagen, it is used for deeper volumizing of cheeks, reforming and recontouring the jawbone area. Also, it can be used for the nasolabial folds, so it does work very well for those areas. It too lasts up to 6 months and costs about $500 a syringe. So cosmetic injectable fillers can be very helpful for a select group of people who are looking for anti-aging enhancement without having surgery, or maybe you're in a situation where you really can't have a surgery or you've had some sort of disfigurement. These fillers can go a long way to make some really great enhancements. Volume loss again around the cheeks, contouring of the jawline, pushing out fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes, the brow, in between the brows, enhancing the lip area, the chin area, and providing some lift underneath the neck. So I'm all for these type of injections if this is something that you're really looking for that would really help you feel better about yourself and how your skin looks. However, keep in mind, like anything that would be injected into your skin, you do run the risk of an allergy to these particular materials. They cannot work as well in some people as they do in others. They may not give you the benefit that you're looking for. They can be costly. And often there is a little bit of downtime, stinging, redness, swelling that lasts a few hours to a few days. Another important thing to keep in mind when choosing to do the injectable cosmetic fillers is that they are not going to fix or repair things like skin texture, discoloration like hyperpigmentation and melasma, any of those type of issues, age spots. You're still going to need to use your skincare products and other types of ingredients to improve and enhance those areas. Now, I hope today's video was helpful in giving you a general sense of the most popular cosmetic injectable fillers. It certainly isn't the end all of all of this, but does give you a sense of what they do, what to expect, and how much they're going to cost. If the video was helpful, please give it a like, share it out, and let me know down in the comments below if you've ever had this kind of work done, what was done, and how it worked out for you. I'd really like to know. Also, be sure to check out my videos that are coming up next that will help you perfect your skincare routine to give you the best skin ever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Stay beautiful. Love you guys, and I'll see you over on the next video.